What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to The Den. If you're not familiar with The Den is the best conversation on the internet, social commentary from a realistic perspective, and I am your host, Ed Honcho. Man, today we got to talk about what's going on in Chicago, man. We got to talk about R. Kelly today. But before we get into the conversation about R. Kelly, make sure you tune into The Den live tonight, live every night, 10 p.m. Central Time. We go live. We talk about the topic of the day. You can call in, express your thoughts, express your opinions. I want to shout out to all the Den-generates, all the friends of The Den who have been calling in and sharing their thoughts on all the latest few topics, from Jesse Smollett to everything else. But let's talk about it, man. R. Kelly got hit with 10 counts of criminally aggressive or criminally aggravated sexual assault. And so, or aggravated sexual criminal assault. I'm sorry, look, it's all too many words, goddamn. But let's talk about it, man. R. Kelly has been in and out of the rumor mill for sexual assault for a long time. They just had the Surviving R. Kelly series, a bunch of shit, and I didn't watch it. I'm a man. I'm not watching any shit like that. Fucking Lifetime. But they had a whole bunch of shit, and I'm not saying that R. Kelly's innocent. I'm not standing up for R. Kelly. Hey, where there's smoke, there's fire. But we got to talk about this situation. We got to be realistic about this situation, and we have to be as unbiased as we can. But I'm gonna be honest, there's a little bit of bias in me. Y'all know how much action I got to R. Kelly in my lifetime. Look, I was around, man, it was my prime teenage years when TP2 came out, and look, that album was great. Chocolate Factory, the original 12, a lot of, man, we ain't finna get into that. So there's a little sore spot in my heart because, yeah, I might have committed some of that shit listening to R. Kelly. I'm just joking. It was all consensual. I ain't no fucking predator. But anyway, again, so let's talk about it, man. So he got hit with 10 counts, 3 counts involving a minor. One, I'm assuming it would have to be an adult if it wasn't a minor. I'm going to be honest, the one that's an adult, I don't give a fuck about that shit because you know what the fuck she was doing, getting into some shit like that. Fuck with R. Kelly. Like, you think the man just makes music to... Anyway, we ain't going to get that. But the minors, I have a big issue with. I have a huge issue with predators, minors, shit like that, even though we live in a day and age, and even back then it was a day and age of fast-moving youngsters, and I'm talking about male, female, whatever. I was fast when I was young, but still, when you're a grown man, and I've had people from Chicago call into the show live and talk about R. Kelly and some of his shenanigans that was going on when they were in high school. They had rumors of seeing him, had friends who were involved, or seeing him around the high schools and things like that, and that's disgusting. That's disgusting to prey and take advantage of young-minded, not familiar with the world and what's going on in life, and again, a celebrity, that comes into play. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's found out that R. Kelly is guilty of all these things, and again, like I say, there's smoke, there's fire. If he's guilty of this shit, you got to throw him away. Him and Smollett and Bill and Robert Kraft, they can all kick it. They can tell celebrity stories. I'm sure it would be a great time. They can share stories with each other with all their shenanigans and shit that they've been up to. But Smollett stories might not fit. They may not want to hear this shit. But anyway, it's sad though. It really is sad because it's sickening. And if he's been able to get away with this for so long, he should have been locked up. But not only that, because recently a tape has been released, apparently of him having sex with a 14-year-old girl, which is fucking filthy. And the fact that someone, a whistleblower, has been sitting in his camp on this tape for quite some time. I believe they said it was from 98 or 2002. There's so many numbers, so many different dates and times that shit has been going on. But the thing is this. Not only does R. Kelly deserve to go to jail, everybody who was involved, everybody who enabled it, the whistleblower themselves, because apparently they've been sitting on child pornography all this time and just now waiting till right now to let it go. What is your motive? That's my thing. So yeah, R. Kelly needs to go, and I'm not forgiving R. Kelly. I'm not easing up on R. Kelly, but there's a lot of other people in this situation who knew what was what, and they might as well be considered accomplices. They might as well be considered promoting the behavior because they allowed it. Apparently they recorded it. Apparently they kept, because if anybody else would have had this type of footage and got caught with it, they'd be holding on to child pornography. If young men or young women or whatever nowadays who text and sext each other have images of each other, that's considered child pornography. So why is it okay that you sat on a VHS, and that tells you how fucking old it is, a VHS? Don't nobody got a VHS. I think my mama still got a VHS. But she don't be one to upgrade. She got a DVD player and some other shit too. She just got into the stream. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But a VHS, so that tells you these motherfuckers been sitting on this shit for a long ass time, waiting to blackmail R. Kelly. What are their true motives? They need to go to jail too. Any of these people who are on the series, again, like I said, I didn't watch the series, so I'm not familiar with everything that was said, and I'm not going to go watch it because I'm not finna watch anything Lifetime oriented. But everybody who was involved with that, who knew that something happened prior to and never testified, never went to the laws, never tried to make a deal about it, they were just there, they need to go to jail too. All of them. Make an example out of everybody involved in this fucking situation, because they're all just as filthy, because they sat there and watched somebody get exploited, violated, molested, preyed on, whatever you fuck you want to call it, and for their own gain, because I'm sure they were getting paid off, working for R. Kelly. I heard somebody say something, they were a dancer. They saw a situation with him and Aaliyah. We've been knowing for a long time R. Kelly is a pervert. The lyrics tell you my mind telling me nobody telling me yes. Well, come on, what the fuck you think that means? Show me some ID before I get any deep into you. I don't say that's telling me shit. He want to see some identification before he say fuck it and do what he go. R. Kelly has been telling you. The lyrics have been there. He's been telling you for a long time. So I'm not surprised by the allegations. But again, you got to let this thing go through the legal system because these are serious charges. Allegations made by others. And people will say, well, you didn't say that about Jessica. Jesse was a whole different situation. If you want to see how I felt about that, you can go catch the many videos I did on that situation. But R. Kelly had a situation against him once, and he didn't get charged because, well, he got charged, but he didn't get sentence, where he basically wasn't found guilty because, again, money talks, bullshit walks. We talk about integrity. We talk about a lot of these things. Apparently money is more important to these Hollywood types, to these entertainment types, to all these people. I tell you about these celebrities, these entertainers, Hollywood, musicians, whatever it may be, man. It's a whole different lifestyle. But you know who enables that lifestyle? It's a lot of groupies. It's a lot of women. It's a lot of people who want to be a part of that lifestyle, a part of that fame, who enable this shit, who go out and help these people do these things, and they know about it. They need to be found just as guilty. Start making an example out of motherfuckers, because this behavior is unacceptable, it's disgusting, and it's filthy. Consensual adults doing whatever the hell they want to do, that's cool. But if you're allowing this man to go out and violate minors, and you're recording it, you holding on to recordings of it, if you holding it for your own personal gain, because I'm sure somebody got paid for it. Michael Avenatti said he's representing a bunch of, we heard all his, he represented porn star, he's a celebrity lawyer now and all that other shit. So he's trying to capitalize, make a name off of it. But again, also, I questioned the DA in Chicago who recused herself from the Jussie Smollett case, but she wanted to be all in on the R. Kelly case. Why is that? I'd like to know more about, what is her name, Kim Fox. I'd like to know more about that. But here's the deal, man. We're going to talk more in depth about this tonight and probably for the next couple of nights as we find out more information. So make sure you're a part of the conversation live tonight, 10 p.m. Central Time, every night, 10 p.m. Central Time. It doesn't matter if you're watching this a month from now, a year from now. Things might change in a year, who knows? But most likely we're going to be going live 10 p.m. Central Time in the Den at 10. Make sure you're there to be a part of the conversation, because, hey, this is the best. The reason why this is the best conversation on the internet is because you're a part of the conversation. You can call in, express yourself. We can definitely read what's going on in the chat. I want to know how y'all feel about this, man. Hit that comment section below. Let me know. Do you think R. Kelly is guilty? Do you think that he did this? Do you think that these are people who may have gotten paid off, but now they're trying to, now that the money's run out, now they're trying to plot against him? Why did it take so long? Because these charges are coming between 1998 and 2010. And so what's funny is, because if you look at some of these articles, they'll say, well, it happened between 98 and 2010, and these girls were 13 to 16. R. Kelly is 51. He didn't do it when he was 51 fucking years old. That's why I say you just got to watch how the media likes to they like to sway shit. When it was the other guy, they made it seem like he was such a victim. But now in this situation, which he is a predator, because I'm pretty sure, again, like I'm not gonna cut it short. Like, let's be realistic. R. Kelly, he done did that shit. And I hate to say it because, again, like I say, it makes me think of all the action that I've gotten to R. Kelly. And, it is what it is. He was a part of my youth growing up. And along with some other R&B singers, back then when we was young, we used to make mixtapes and get it in and all that other good shit. But, now y'all on some new shit, this new age motherfucker, they on some new shit. They don't even make R&B anymore. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Hey, again, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. Man, I appreciate everybody who's been showing love to the Den. Make sure you follow the Den on all the proper social medias, on Den Show Live on Instagram and Twitter. And you can go facebook.com/Den Show Live to show some love to the Facebook page, and you can become a part of the Den Show Facebook group. Link in the description below. Make sure you check out the links in the description below. I'll include some links to some of the articles relating to this. But again, Den Show Live at 10. Make sure you're a part of it. Make sure you don't miss it. Den at 10 every night. I'll see you there. I'm your host, Ed Honcho. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Hey, I'm out.